Welcome back. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey along the Camino Le Puy. This time I'm walking across France alone and unprepared and discovering how different this Camino feels from the others. I'm practicing my French, learning about French culture and soaking in all the magical experiences this route has to offer. In this episode, I'll walk you through days 2 and 3. Day 2 was a short 19 kilometers but turned out to be one of the toughest days on the entire Camino, ending at one of the best albergues I've stayed at. Day 3, on the other hand, was a rainy adventure, starting with a light drizzle that quickly turned into a downpour, making the warm shower at the end of the day feel like pure bliss. Let's dive in. The day started with a lovely breakfast in a lovely company, and I had a smile on my face seeing the sizes of our coffee cups that looked rather like cereal bowls. That was not the only time I saw that on the Camino. Please leave the comments below if that's a common practice in France.
Tiens, regarde, elle veut nous faire une photo.
Je fais un vidéo. Un vidéo, dites bonjour.
Bon Camino, bon matin.
Et merci pour toutes ces belles rencontres.
Voilà.
Merci beaucoup.
C'est super.
Merci à vous. Parfait.
Merveilleux.
Day 2, we're on the way to Saugues. It's a nice start. Very nice start. If you have done Caminos in Spain, don't expect the same. It's different, and be prepared, especially for the accommodations. Here it's not albergues with bunk beds like it's common in Spain. Here it's called Gîte, and normally it's one or a few small rooms with 4 or 5 people on single beds, sleeping pretty much next to each other. So sometimes there's actually not much privacy. The bathroom is usually right inside the room. So those of you who really need privacy, keep that in mind. It's challenging to get some privacy. On the way, during the day, there is not many places to stop at and have a lunch, snack, because what I've heard is Camino Le Puy is going through remote places. So it's like French hiking route, and they're not trying to bring people through the villages. They're actually like going in the nature and remote places. And in the evening, there is a dinner offered in the Gîte where everybody's eating all together. This part I really love. This is what I was missing on Camino Portuguese Coastal. The community feel. Here you have dinner and breakfast all together, which is amazing. And here are the views. Day 2 from Saint-Privat to Saugues.
Is it possible to get lost on the Camino Le Puy? Honestly, it's very hard. It's so well marked. The only exception is when you're completely absorbed in a wonderful conversation. Right around this point, I crossed paths with a lovely girl named Baiba from Latvia. We clicked instantly, started chatting, and before we knew it, we'd wandered off the path big time. And the funny thing is, these incredible views you were not supposed to see, but we were very privileged to witness this beauty. Like I said, this Camino is magical and everyone walks their own path.
So far we've been walking for 2.5 hours with a big detour, with a big unplanned detour, hoping for coffee in this little town. Sometimes I set a tripod and I feel myself walking away and then go back and take my tripod. And yes, that would be nice to do it here. I was gonna do it, but then I'm like, no, sorry, I'm not doing it. No, it's another killer day. I always see hearts everywhere. I see a heart on the path. That means I'm in good hands. I'm on the right path. Just wanted to look at my face. I'm all wet. It's tiring. This day is short and sweet. Nice climb. It's very challenging. At least it's not raining, otherwise it would have been slippery and even more challenging. The day is long, short in kilometers.
It's only 2 p.m. but I'm so ready to arrive at my Gîte for the night. And I also can't believe how windy it is on this Camino. It feels like the wind just doesn't stop. And the weather here changes quickly as well. Just a few moments ago it was really hot.
I cannot believe it. Is that it? I really hope it's Saugues. I have no reception, so no way to check at this point. But I really hope it's that. And no, it's not. It's only Le Vernet, which means I have another hour to go. Another hour. Another hour. Oh. The first time I weigh my bag, 9.5. I didn't even want to know before. Ben oui, je viens. Ben oui, je viens te voir. Je viens te voir. Bonjour. Ah, bonjour. Ah, bonjour à toujours. Ah, dans la patte. Dans la patte. Bravo. Bravo. Ah, t'es cute. Took a nice tea break at Thierry's place. Thierry, very nice. If you have a chance to stay at his Gîte or stop by for tea or coffee, he's super nice. He makes some food. 1 more hour to go. We can do it.
Do you see how the mood changes instantly after a nice break? As I'm getting closer to Saugues, let me share another difference I've noticed about this Camino compared to others. Booking accommodations here feels a bit more challenging. On other Caminos, I could usually use WhatsApp to message albergues and they'd reply almost instantly, but here many places don't have WhatsApp at all. You have to either call or email, and even then you might not get an answer for hours, days, or sometimes never.
Now that is Saugues. Finally. Tomorrow we're expecting rain and the clouds are already forming. It does feel like it's gonna rain tomorrow, maybe even tonight. And for the first 2 days we have been walking on the path that would be very slippery during the rain. So I'm really happy that we got lucky with the weather for the first 2 days. Today, the second stage is actually one of the most difficult on the entire Camino. So I'm happy it did not rain. Tomorrow is a shorter day, well, 19 kilometers. Today also 19 kilometers, but that was a killer day. Tomorrow, I think the difficulty is a bit less difficult. So I hope it's gonna be fine. Like this path, for example. That would be very, very slippery during the rain. These rocks. And it's always before the end of the stage. They always treat us, well, always, the second day, they treat us with kind of steepy descent. Look at this descent. Steep and definitely would be challenging during the rain. I am arriving. What a nice view. Okay, it's the end of day 2, 19, almost 20 kilometers. That was one of the most difficult days on this Camino. Everybody's tired. I got my first blister. It's a very nice Gîte. D'ici d'ailleurs, a very nice host. Very nice facilities. Everything is clean. We are 4 people in the room. And can't wait for dinner. Day 3, leaving Saugues on the way to Sauvage. This was the third and so far the best Gîte. Very nicely set up, very clean, yummy dinner, good company, amazing service. So far, that was my favorite. starting to rain. Everybody's putting their ponchos on. My poncho is on. I love walking in the rain. It's not a crazy rain. I don't mind. I love rain. What can I say? I love rain. A little station to buy your shells. A little station for coffee. Camino is still talking to me. I have a thing for hearts. I always see hearts everywhere. So yesterday I started seeing hearts on the Camino. Today I consider it being a good sign, especially since yesterday I was asking myself, why am I even doing this Camino, this specific Camino at this specific time? Because I didn't really plan it. I wasn't really gonna go because the things were just not aligning at all. And then all of a sudden the things did align, and I basically bought my ticket 6 days before I started the Camino. Especially since I didn't force any things, everything just lined up perfectly for me to do this. And I was asking myself why, and I was asking the universe, like, please just give me a sign. Why am I even here? So, bonjour. So seeing the hearts, I feel like it just gives me an idea that you'll find an answer. But so far, for now, you're on the right path. Just keep going and you'll find an answer.
As the rain begins to fall and the world around me gets quiet, I'm reminded of a line from The Alchemist. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. The Camino has a way of making you reflect on those words. Every step feels like a conversation with the universe, a way of asking, am I on the right path? And sometimes the answer comes in unexpected ways. A sudden downpour, a change in the wind, something you see on the way, or a fellow pilgrim crossing your path with exactly the words that you needed to hear. It's in these moments, walking alone in the rain, that you realize the universe doesn't just give you what you want. It also teaches you what you truly need.
Just the way I like it. Just the way I like it. We're seeing it.
We're finally approaching Domaine le Sauvage. Most of the people I met the night before are staying here as well. This is one of the most recommended places on the Camino Le Puy. Because of its location and popularity, it's best to book this place well in advance. Depending on the season, that could mean days, weeks, or even months ahead.
C'est joli aussi, même sous la pluie. Normalement, il n'y a pas de neige. C'est Saint-Privat de faire la neige la semaine d'après. Bon, en tout cas, bon courage. Merci pour votre gentillesse et bonne soirée. Merci. Merci.